How do we solve the secret of Skinwalker Ranch? I think we've been doing it all wrong, and I've got an idea for how to go about it. Get in here, this is Cosmic Road, where I discuss UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, share this video on social media, get the word out about what I'm doing on this channel and what we're doing, and please comment below and let me know what you think about this new idea. Okay, so here it is. Up until now, there have been a range of scientists and teams of scientists that have been studying the supernatural, alien, paranormal events at Skinwalker Ranch. We had the NIDS team and Bass, OSAP. Now we've got Brandon Fugles people with the TV show The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, and they have employed a range of scientific equipment and expertise into trying to understand the phenomenon at Skinwalker Ranch. All that is well and good. They've come up with some great stuff. I have really been impressed by some of the material that has come out of the TV show, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, especially the phantom towers, as Eric Bard likes to call them, that were sticking up from two places on the ranch. I thought those were hugely impressive. They've caught UFOs possibly vanishing into portals. They've caught weird orbs leaving weird trails behind them. And they've seen signatures of what might be a portal opening near Homestead 2. All sorts of crazy stuff. Their equipment has been able to, record, and I think that is extremely valuable. However, I don't think that we're ever going to get to the bottom of what is going on at Skinwalker Ranch using scientific equipment. Backseat brake. Good catch. It's a very good catch. I'll move over so you can see Baxi. He's not doing much, but he's pretty cute. But as I was saying, I don't think scientific equipment is going to ever be able to get to the bottom of what's going on at the ranch. Why? Because the intelligence behind the phenomenon at Skinwalker Ranch is far more sophisticated than we puny humans are. Whatever is going on there, alien, people from the future, other dimensions, whatever the hell is going on, they are way more advanced technically than humans are or are going to be in the conceivable future. So we need a way of getting to the bottom of this that is not based on science. In season 2 of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, there were 2 back-to-back episodes where they brought a rabbi out and a Native American elder out or a spiritualist out, and they both performed religious or supernatural rituals that seemed to have an impact and to create some sort of, it stimulated a response, let's say, on the ranch. So we also know that there was a ring or a spiral of stones on the ranch, and that the Native Americans at the time, the people who built that, may have been using that spiral to ward off the evil, as they put it, coming from over the mesa. So, let's just say that worked or, had some effect, because there is definitely some evidence to suggest that the Native Americans knew more than we would think they would have. They didn't have sophisticated science, but they had an idea of what was going on there. So they were using spiritual means to understand the phenomenon. And we have seen that these spiritual rituals have an effect. So I think we need to use more consciousness-based spiritual, however you want to say it, whether you like the word spiritual or consciousness or metaphysical, whatever word works best for you, psychic, whatever. We need to use, let's say, more spiritual techniques to get to the bottom of what's going on at the ranch, because the phenomenon may be far more advanced than we are scientifically, in a way that we could never hope to overcome whatever is going on there scientifically, or even, get to the bottom of it in any minor way. Just peeling back just a few layers of the onion, I don't even know if we can get one layer or two layers through science. But by spiritual means, we might be able to peel back more of those layers, psychic, whatever you want to call them. But by no means should we abandon the scientific method. I think that, has proven very valuable. We've gathered a lot of evidence through science. So I'm not suggesting disbanding the scientific team like Eric Bard and Travis Taylor, but I do think there needs to be an adjacent team, if you will, that is also employed by Brandon Fugle, possibly even the History Channel. I don't know if they would shell out for that or not. The good news is that this team would require less pricey equipment. And so, the History Channel would not have to reimburse Brandon for much. He would not be responsible for much. But yeah, I think we need a team of more metaphysical, energy, spiritual workers, people with abilities, psychic abilities, spiritual abilities, metaphysical abilities to probe the issue at Skinwalker Ranch. People that can do out-of-body experiences. Think of what you could accomplish if you could send your soul into the mesa and see what the hell is going on in there. What is that object that is buried under there? What if you could psychically link to the phenomenon? If you dared. And these hopefully would be people that would know certain safeguards to protect themselves and others from engaging with the phenomenon. And it could be that the phenomenon fights back and resists these efforts just as they have with the scientific efforts. However, I do think that is our best bet, and it is a way forward that has not been tried before in the public purview. I have no doubt that, OSAP and, Bigelow, that they did attempt something. I don't know how organized or coordinated it was and how persistent they were at those efforts. Now, a lot of what they did is still under wraps. But I do think that sounds very likely to produce more effects than the scientific method. Because again, the phenomenon at the ranch is going to be able to be a step or two or 10 ahead of us scientifically all the way. But we have not seen evidence that they are spiritually ahead of us. It could be that we have abilities that they don't have. And indeed, that is something that comes up in alien abductions a lot, is that, sometimes it appears that we can do things that they can't do. So I think that is very much worth exploring and pursuing, as getting a team of people, 4 or 5 or 6 people, each with different abilities or, abilities that work together. I think it would be great if some people had the same abilities. For example, with remote viewing, it's best if you have, say 3 remote viewers remote viewing something, and then if they all agree on that, then it's pretty solid. So, I want to pursue this in as logical a fashion as possible. And, Linda Moulton Howe recently had a remote viewer on her program that gave some bad info about some pictures of a supposed alien. And so that's the danger of only relying on one remote viewer. So you do have to approach this logically and use, more than one remote viewer to use an example. But yeah, you should use, an array of people with different abilities and some the same abilities to probe what is going on there through psychic or spiritual or consciousness techniques. I think that is the way to solve the mystery and the secret at Skinwalker Ranch. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below, let me know what you think. And as always, please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified of future videos. There's a PayPal link below if you want to support the channel. Please follow me on Twitter and Facebook. That would be awesome. Until next time, Cosmic Road out.